Happy Valentine's Day. Hearts. It's probably not Valentine's Day when you're watching this. I'm going to try, really at Kelly's encouragement. Remember Kelly? Fun, disrespectful Kelly? Because Betsy is in Toronto, which we're just gonna pretend is that way. She gets back about 7. So I'm gonna try my hand at culinary skills, because we've all seen what Betsy can do. Kelly nicely found me things that she thought would be achievable for me. First things first, I'm gonna try to make pasta. Okay, this is from All Recipes, where you get all the recipes. And it's called Basic Pasta, and it gets 4.5 stars. Let's get started. So this is where our pasta is at so far. It's supposed to be a firm dough, and I would say that it is a firm dough. It says to knead it on a lightly floured surface. Don't know how much pasta this is gonna make, but hopefully enough for 2 people to eat, right? It's kind of like what Betsy does with the bread, huh? Pretty much all this is flour and egg, just a tiny bit of salt. Okay, that'll do for now. Okay, so this is the pasta maker, this guy right here, which is not ours and we've never used, and I'm not exactly sure quite how to use it, and I think I'm gonna wait until later to do any of this part of the operation. But it seems like this part here is just to get the pasta thin, and it has settings. Like you can go like 1, which is the thickest, and then all the way to 7, which is really tight in there if you want really thin. So since I'm a total noob and my pasta probably can't handle getting squeezed that tightly, I'll go on a thicker setting, like maybe a 2. I don't know why I wouldn't. I should just do 1, right? And then this guy here is gonna separate the pasta into like individual noodles. I could do thinner or thicker, but again, probably best to do thicker. For my first time. What I'm not clear on is if this piece can come out and this piece can go in. That's what I initially thought, but I can't figure out how to take this part out. This guy gets a crank so that you roll it like that, and if you want to, you can even clamp this to a surface like a counter or a table. But then you need the same crank to go on here, but then do you just have to hold this piece? And if so, how do you get the pasta through it? Because I can't. We'll figure it out. Okay, I think that's all we can do for now in terms of getting ready. Doing whatever prep we can at lunch. Lunch is over, so I'm gonna go back to work, and then I'm gonna get the boys, and then we're gonna pick up where we left off and keep making delicious dinner. Hopefully delicious. We'll see. So I have to walk to get our boys, and this little hound, she's gonna come along. The reason I have to walk to get our boys is because we forgot to switch the car seats from the vehicle that Betsy drives to the one that I was gonna drive today. So, so I had to walk. Anyway, it's snowy, but it's actually not that cold outside. So it's gonna be okay. Yay, we made it home. Say hi.
Hi. Hi.
Kirby, Emmett, and Leo. Everybody home safe and sound. Hey, it's the moment of reckoning here. I did figure out that you could slip this thing onto here. So that's good. So first we're gonna slide it through here, flatten it, and then put it through this one to get it in strips. We'll see how we do.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Let's make it a little bit narrower. Okay, so we flattened it through this one. Now we're gonna send it through this one. This is the first time. I've never tried this before. Oh, it looks like it's working. That's what we have to work with. Okay. I'm glad this sticks together as well as it does. I thought it would break apart awfully. Nothing in this world that I like more than pasta. So trying to make it myself, that's pretty fun. I think I'm gonna put that in the refrigerator until it's time to go. And you only boil this for like 2 minutes as opposed to normal hard pasta, which you have to boil for longer. So Betsy is here too early, but were you surprised?
Yeah, I'm very surprised.
We have a flour on the table. That's what the pasta looks like. I don't think that's too bad, but I think I'll do better next time.
Oh, I brought one too. I need some meat. I need.
Do you want to share some chocolate cake with Mama?
Yeah!
There it is. Alright, it's the next day now. Here are my reflections. 1. Pasta is not that hard to make. I had this impression that it was going to be really hard to make and was not going to go well and was going to break into 1,000 pieces. It was really easy. Now I know that's probably super basic pasta and there's a lot of more kind of difficult, fancy ways to do it. But it was not that difficult to make and I anticipate us making more pasta in the future. Thing number 2, the food was not that good, but it was worth doing because it was fun. Thing number 3, Betsy was home like 15 minutes early. She kind of threw my timing off. I should probably cook more throughout the year so that it doesn't all rest on one meal. I used to cook a lot with my buddy Nick. He and I used to cook a meal together like on Tuesday nights, one night a week. I should get my cooking, my culinary skills back up to snuff a little bit. End of the day though, fun to make pasta. I love pasta. The way into my heart is through pasta. Pasta, one of my favorite foods. We're gonna move forward. We're gonna build on this momentum is what we're gonna do. So stay tuned for the next stuff. Okay, keep it real.